Yeah, so what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I really hope you can hear me because this is going to be a very different kind of a stream. I'm actually trying this one for the first time after seeing a few people do it. I know like they use certain apps and stuff like that where like all these things come up on the all these like pop-ups come up on the screen and like you can show another window and stuff like that. So first off, if you hear me, just let me know if you can hear me. I've seen two people watching. You guys probably came from my Instagram. Yeah, so if you can hear me, just let me know if the sound is okay because it's going to be like a little bit of a presentation of the usual kind of a live stream. So if you can hear me, just write in the chat if you can hear me. Hold on here. Let me know if you can hear me. Yeah, so in the chat, I just let me know if you can hear me. So it's been I think 3 weeks since the last live stream, and I said I was going to do a live stream after my event to show us the pictures and stuff like that. But I'm a very busy person, and I end up like running around doing so much that I'm not able to like get things done on time because I got quite a lot to do. Just to give you guys a fair idea, so sharing the screen now, just to give you guys a fair idea. This is my other Instagram account I use for photography stuff here. So I'm a photographer outside of skating, and I do all of this social media management for a couple companies. All right, so that takes away the time. That takes time, and then also just a heads up from the last stream. I did like in the beginning of the year, I did GoFundMe, not really a GoFundMe, like I was doing like PayPal donations to get skates for one of the boys, that is Steven. And we do have the skates, like I said the other day, we bought the skates, but like the boxes we are trying to put the skate into shape. So like the skate is weighing like a 3.2 kg and the box can take like up to a 4.5 kg. So we are trying to like get other things to put in the box before we ship it. So we do have those skates. We actually have a skate strip on the end of July. So like regardless of what happens, we are going to have those skates coming probably in the middle of July, even if we are able to buy some stuff and add to it or not. And that's just about those skates, just so you guys know. Like I I have a picture somewhere. I actually didn't open that in tab, so I can't really show now. But then I would put it on my community tab so you guys can see. Hey, Landa, yo, bro, what's up? And Ilyas, hey, how you doing, man? Maju, bro. Yeah. So the most important one update now currently is going to be the event. Yeah. So the event was done on the 8th of June. Let me just share the window so you guys can see. Share a window. This is so all of these pictures you see behind, all of these pictures here, these are the event pictures. Basically, I photographer on the event. So on the event, I'm a photographer myself. So I'm the photographer on my own. And also I do get help from other people like the MC and stuff like that, which I'm going to go into later, which when I'm showing you guys the pictures. So these pictures are going to be on. Well, before the event though, let me show you an before the event we had. So this is the page I used to run all my skate lessons and events here, DS Roller Sports Academy. I started this in 2018, the end of 2018 when I was working with Decathlon. So this whole thing is not like officially registered, like not legally registered, because this is a passion project. Like it's stuff I do for myself. So I feel like if there is anything, I'm really responsible for it. But after doing this year's event, just look at the number of kids that showed up. Like after doing this year's event, this is not even all the kids. At the events, we had over 300 kids. Like I'm talking of under 16-year-olds, over 300 kids from various parts of the city. Like this is just in Accra alone, over 300. the city. And this is not even everyone because some of them were tired from skating and just down there and stuff like that. So this is not even everyone. I'm talking like literally more than 300. Do a video of like all of them skating just all around so you guys can see. And so I put this is the event. This is the event we put out. And then I put out try to raise money here. So we were raising $300 to do the event because the first budget I did, I was expecting like just around 100 kids. So I spoke to a few of the people, like, how many kids are you bringing? Somebody said they're bringing 30. If they said 25 to 30, then I wrote 30. So the numbers round up to like 80 total. And I'm like, okay, let's just make the budget for 100 kids. All right. So we did a budget for 100 kids, which round up to be like 300. And out of these 300, I'm talking, we paying food, we paying water, we paying transportation. Paying for the venue is not even a part of this. That would come later. So if you can see on top here, we have my logo here, and then we have another logo here. This is BLB Insurance and Travel. And this person that runs this insurance company is a travel agent, and they she does trips. That's a woman. This right here. I designed this flyer actually. I have a little bit of graphic designing. So this person that runs this insurance and travel company, they were in Ghana last year, and we made a connection. And apparently they skate, so it was just natural we trying to have a skating event in the itinerary for the trip. That's when she's bringing people to come tourism in Ghana and stuff like that. So if you go through the itinerary on my page, you can actually see like um, the skate parties in there which I'm organizing for her. And so she basically sponsored us for the venue. Like, and if you watch the video, you can tell like this is my local skating park where I'm skating every weekend. So this person sponsored the video here. You can see a couple of other sponsors. So this one here is myself, and then this company. And then this here, CSG, is Christian Skater Ghana. That is also uh, it's more like an NGO, an international body, an NGO where we are using skating as a means to like to do community development and bring people from like making bad decisions and stuff like that. And the backstory behind that is basically when I started skating, we started skating in a school. Like I live in a very rough neighborhood, and those places like those are the places where you find these guys that do a lot of drugs and stuff like that. And we were skating in a place like that, so a lot of these boys that would usually like come there and smoke or do drugs, like they ended up skating with us for so long time. And like over the years, you could see like some of them have reformed and stuff like that, which is great. And so this is faith based. I mean, I'm a Christian. Everyone knows that. I don't hide it. It's faith based, but then it's also open to like, it's open to everyone. It's all about community development. So these four logos in the middle here are main sponsor for the event. This logo here is from Suregrip International. Suregrip is a roller skating brand. I'm going to get into that later. And then this also is a Skate Fanatics custom skate shop. This is a skate shop. They do custom roller skates actually. So all I'm trying to say is everyone that has sponsored this year's event is actually not a rollerblading company or like not many rollerbladers. They are all roller skaters. Like I got a pair of roller skates. Hold on. Yeah. I got a pair of roller skates, like literally roller skaters. And they sponsored this whole event. Unlike last year when I reached out to the community and I had like Welch do a GoFundMe for me, and I got a bunch of support, which Landa equally helped me. He set up the GoFundMe and stuff like that, and got a bunch of support to do last year's event. But this year's event, mainly for the kids, all sponsored by um, roller skate companies and roller skates, like people that roller skate, people that don't inline skate. And the reason also being like, I just skate, I'm not limited to like rollerblading only. Yeah. Stop sharing this. Like I'm not limited to rollerblading only. I skateboard, I longboard. If you watch my Instagram recently, like you realize I'm just trying to post a lot of those stuff because it's just like I've been doing it for long. It's not like I started doing it recently. I've been doing it for long, and I always wanted to like keep my content strictly inline skating because trying to get sponsorship and stuff like that. But also now I'm getting to the realization like it's not really about all of them sponsorships, and it's really about like what I want to do for the community, because the goal before was to do events and just get as many people into skating as possible. So like back to where I started, I have at least like enough following to be able to post everything and not really lose anything. Like because before I had to stick to like just inlines or rollerblading only, so that just to be able to grow. But now it's like over 20K followers. I don't really care as long as like I'm skating and having a good time, which is the goal. I'm posting it. So lately I'm posting a lot of roller skating content, longboarding content. I have a little bit of skateboarding on there, just whatever. And so I think I'm off track here. So we got sponsorship from Suregrip International. I think let me start rolling over the event photos so you guys can see. So share screen again, share window. Okay, so this is the event pictures. These are the pictures from the beginning of the event. All right. So this is Suregrip International. It's a roller skates company. This company gave us 20 pairs of roller skates, like 20 brand new pairs of roller skates. And it didn't even take it didn't take a month for this whole process to go through, because the lady that runs the insurance company just said to them like, I have this guy running events in Africa, and apparently like Suregrip International, they've never done any donations or anything with any, like they've never done any donations to any African country or anything before. So it's like, okay, we can give you 20 pairs of skates. Let's just see if you guys, like if you make it look good. And so I I'm in charge of the event. I mean, I organize the whole event. I would get to the parts later, like those guys that are helping and stuff like that later, because as the pictures go on, you can see from the pictures. This is also my skate academy, DS Roller Sports Academy. Initially, this DS here used to be Darling Sam, but then when I started like trying to get sponsorship and stuff like that, like Darling Sam began to sound to me like a children's thing. And also my full name is Della Samuel, so that still adds up, like D there, S there, which still adds up. So I just decided to maintain that this is now a brand, so it's not going to change. So this is Skate Fanatics Custom Roller Skate Shop. They are a skate shop. They just do like custom roller skates. And when we got the skates from Suregrip, when we got 20 pairs of skates from Suregrip, these people donated all the outdoor wheels for the skates. And the guy from the shop literally like changing all the wheels by hand, like 20 pairs of skates. And that's a lot. And these people have never even spoken to them. It's like, we just have someone doing an event for the community, and it's like, you know, let's just give you guys wheels for the skates this other company is giving to you. And that's how come we have all those skates. Like those pictures are going to come later on. And this is the whole banner for the backdrop of the event. So let me just run through it quick, I think, so you guys don't get bored from watching the whole thing. This is a bunch of kids, like just so many kids, you know. So these are some of the parents that were officials, and all these t-shirts I designed them myself. I mean, I have a little bit of graphic designing. I'm a photographer. I did everything. These are some of the parents that are heading some of the kids skate clubs. So various skate clubs, different parts of the country, just run by parents, a lot of whom I have a very nice relationship with because I go there to teach the kids. And so many kids. This is also another one of them. I go there fairly regularly. If you saw my recent video, the place I ended, a lot of the kids were in blue. And these people just skate on the streets. Like the street is a dead end, so no cars go through that place. So they just have a skate club there every Saturday. Yeah. And this is my local skating place, which is not even like a skate park actually. This is a recreational center. So there is all sorts of activities like go-karting, swimming, like activities. Like you can see some go-karts there in the back here, and then you can see squad bike here, and it's all like stuff for kids to do. And these are some of the older people that showed up. This is just also like in the very early hours of the event. These are some parents taking like videos of their kids, like really nice event. This is the MC. This guy name is Abraham. This guy has been running with me, helping me on my events for the past 3 years. And I met this guy on the northern side of the country. I just like met him on Facebook, and I went like, "Yo, you guys, I'm coming. Let me just share that event where I met this guy, so you guys can." So just bear with me here, yeah. So let me share the Facebook, which is this. Okay, so this is my Facebook page also. Hey, 3 people watching. Hi guys. Just let me know where you're watching from. I appreciate that. Yeah. So if you come on the Facebook page, you can actually like follow all the events. So, and you come to albums, you can actually see where this event in 2019. This was done in Accra in 2019, March 2019, because I'm born in March, so I decided to just throw the event in March. So this, we had a photographer come to the event, and it was a lot of hassle to pay this photographer that was at this event. So just if you come on the Facebook page in 2019, I did this event with my friend from Australia. Nick sent me 100 Australian dollars. And this event, I had just a total of about 20 skaters. That was the first event in 2019. And then in 2020, I moved it from Accra, did a different place. That was January 2020. Really nice events. Also, about 20 skaters showed up, like 20 skaters total showed up. And the traces are there. You can just like the how is it called? Yeah, not really traces. Traces is not the right way to use. Like the track record is there. Watching from California, US. You'll be in Accra in July. Yo, bro. Also, hey, if you guys are watching this, Ilyas is one of my patrons, and he was in Ghana last year, and he's going to be back in July. So you guys are going to be seeing some really amazing content. Also, he's bringing me a longboard deck. So just in case you forgot, this is just a reminder that yo, bro, bring that deck for me. I've been looking for it for so long time, and every longboard deck I found was like crazy expensive, and they're on sale. That is like just under $30. So this is 2024, and Landa, if you are watching this, this is the event we got sponsorship for Skate of the Nation 2022 that you helped set the GoFundMe for. No, bro, I don't have slide gloves. I mean, it would be cool if you got me slide gloves. I can take those to Cape Town and go downhill skating. Yeah, I don't have slide gloves. I really like that stuff. The longboard I have now is really actually for speed, but also because like I don't have any downhill places, so I'm trying to get the dancing one so I can practice those dancing tricks at the local park. But if I get sliding gloves when I go to Cape Town, I'm carrying my speed longboard. Just go on the adventure. Yeah, man. Thanks so much. Thanks for that. Yeah. So, Landa, if you're watching this, this is the event you really helped me with. Oh, Landa, also from California. Also, all the skate shops and all the sponsors I had on the event are also actually from California. So it looks like I got family out there. And you guys, one day I'm definitely gonna show up at Venice Beach. Like I'm not gonna say when, but when I'm around, you're definitely gonna see me around. And I'm going to like come meet all of you. California, I have so many friends. Landa is there, Ilyas is there. I didn't know you were there, Ilyas, actually. Landa is there, Ilyas is there. Uh, I have a friend called Didi. She lives around Long Beach. I mean, a lot of the guys are there. Like Night Skate is also there in California. Like a lot of the guys, North California or South California, like just around Long Beach. I don't know which part is the north and the south, but like all my people live around Long Beach, and they are like around the areas of like San Bernardino, and usually around Long Beach. Like everyone I know in California, you know. And Landa is, I think, around San Bernardino because he sometimes go to night skates and joins the skating sessions in the night. So hey, you guys can just link up right there. Yeah. And Landa Ilyas was in Ghana, so when he's coming, I can like give him like bracelets or something to bring to you. And yeah, yeah. So I mean, we'll figure that out later. If I do forget, just remind me. I got you sorted. So yo, bro, if you all the pictures myself, and that is the end. So maybe this picture is a bit dark because my editing was terrible at the moment. Original event picture, and then you can see again here. So in 2021, he was with me. 2021, 2022. 2023, I didn't do any events because I didn't have sponsorship. It was a lot of struggle, and I just skipped the whole event. And then this year, decided to do it again. And actually, like he doesn't even live in Accra. He lives all the way in the western part of the country, like very far west. And he came 8 hours on the bus just to come to the event and be the MC. And really, really amazing guy. And like these are some of the guys that, or these are the guys that when I like try to get like a box of skates and wheels and stuff like that, like I just share among all of these people because like personally I am able to go around, like I have my equipment and stuff like that. These are some of the parents that were officials at the event. These are parents whose kids are involved in skating, and they just help me, you know. This kid won a lot of medals that day. And this is Steven. So Steven is the guy I was getting the skates for. That's Steven keeping the records at the events. Like Steven is really amazing. AJ hasn't been around. He's gone back to his family, uh, also from the far western side of the country, and we are actually taking a skate trip there in July. So those of you that are missing seeing AJ on the channel, we are going to go to his side in July. So it was really beautiful event. You can see this parent here. The mom, that's his boy, cheering the kid on, and really amazing event. Really amazing event. Like lots of kids, just some of the kids standing around while races were going on. Super, super amazing picture where there is all of the kids. So let me just click so I find that picture. So just let you guys know, have a fair idea how the event went. Like, super, super amazing event. And also I'm trying to like get the next project running, which is going to be uh not really skating, but I want to get like all of these kids that skate, like all the kids in the skate community, put them on a bus and like send them to one of these historic sites and stuff like that, like a field fun trip for all the kids that skate. And this is the stuff like I really want to do because for me, skating is my whole life is basically around this whole skating thing now, because like I didn't go to college because I wanted to skate. And also like living where I live and skating, it has really like turned my life, 360, because I would probably like end up really wow, to which I'm grateful to God I've been able to skate, and I'm able to like reach out to people and give people a chance by doing this whole skating thing. And there is also not I'm able to do it because for me it's like this is not a business. This is just a passion project. It's like, I mean, as long as I skate, it's just cool to help the skaters, right? And also, it's not really a must, so there is no pressure to do it. It's like if I go to the local park and I have really great skates, like if I go to the local park and I'm the only person with a nice skate there, it doesn't really like it's not as fun as like imagine I'm skating. I have nice setups you guys can see. And you see all of these skates that are in like let me find some of those pictures of the kids skates for you guys to have a fair idea. Like some kids literally have three wheels on one skate where one wheel is missing, and some even have two, like just the front and the back. And I'm in the position where I have a little bit of crowd and I have a little bit of a voice in the skates community. So it's like if I can get maybe a set of wheels and hand over to some kids so they have like nice wheels to skate around, then I'm excited. And like that's just the whole thing. That's what this whole thing is about. So like I'm able to do it and I've been doing it for years. Like it's no pressure if I'm able to, like, if those of you that watch my skates and stuff, like when you see my wheels, they don't really completely, because I have to give some of these wheels, like we say pay it forward. Someone talks to Steve and you ask him, Orlando, I'm sure you know that thing, you have had that thing, like pay it forward. Because I get them for free, I don't skate them till they are bad. And then I give them to the next person, and then the next person also gives their wheels to the next person. And that's how, like, we keep the local community alive where I'm from. And yeah, that's how it's been going. So updates on Steven Skates, updates on the events, a little bit of the next project, which I said is like put the kids on a bus, and like just a whole fun trip for just the kids only. And actually I run a business. Let me get that. So if you come on my photography account here, which is my photography account. This is my full name. So, like I was saying, the DS Roller Sports Academy, you guys see, my name is Delasamo. So I still have a D there and an S there, which still matches it perfectly. Instead of Darling Sound, like, those stories will come later. But I have here business, I have Speed Entertainment. So, what I do with this is I also do a little bit of tourism stuff. So, if you see this is actually a camping trip I'm organizing locally in Ghana. So for the venue, like this is actually the camping location where we're going. To do is like a partnership. For in a way it's going to be good for my business, but then it's also like on the skating side of things it's actually free because I'm going to have sponsorship. But then on the business side, I can use that as content and like promote and run a business. That's just a business which is outside of skating. So, like, it's a win-win. My whole life is centered around this whole skating thing, and I'm really grateful. Like, me and Steven were having a conversation today. Like it's been 10 years. That's how long I've known these boys. Like, I've known Steven. It's been 10 good years. I started skating in like 2015. So that's 9 years, like almost 10 years I've known these boys. And like they come home with video games, and like it's for us it's more than just skating, because like these relationships go outside of skating. And I'm just grateful that I'm able to be in this position and be able to like help all of these people and like teach them what I know, and also they can see from my life, like over the years, where we came from and how things are going now, and they can understand like life is a process and all of these, like great things. And it keeps all of us away from trouble, and it keeps us on our best behaviors and very humble, stuff like that. Me talking about this and forgetting to even show you guys Steven's page. Steven changed his Facebook, not Facebook, his Instagram account. So uh, I don't know where to go to find that. Let me just. Oh, I almost ended the stream. Let me stop sharing the screen so I can show you guys. Um, let me. Sorry if this sounds boring, but I'm not really used to. I'm not to this start. I learned this from watching iRoller Boots channel, and I know he's using a streaming software, or it could also be the webcam. But I think his footage is too clear to be a webcam, so definitely there has to be some streaming software. I just learned this last week. So if I go through some of the, okay, I think Steven is tagged in this post, so I can just find him from here. These are pictures of all the officials, and then this is why is Steven in this picture? No, Steven is not in this picture. He was probably like writing names or something. But I'm sure he was definitely like he's liked this picture, so he should. This is AJ. Oh, why am I having a hard time doing this? Steve Skates. I think he changed. That's what he changed his handle to. This is just bad. Ah, Well, let's time and find it and show you guys later. So like I said, you guys have seen the event, which is actually my main goal for this live stream. Like show you guys what the event was like and show you guys the kind of stuff we actually do in this side. And a lot of times, like the downside with all of this is at Skate Steve. Oh, okay. So he says it's Skate Steve. He's still in the chat. You guys give this guy a follow. Really amazing guy. Uh, Skate Steve. So let me. Okay. This is my brother. So my name is Steven. I'm from Ghana. I love to skate. Yeah. So Steven has had these skates. Also, the story of these skates is we got these skates from Abraham. Abraham, that is the MC for the events. There is this guy in his skating community, and the downside to getting skates for Steven is Steven has bigger feet size than me. Like between me, AJ, and Steven, and a lot of the guys, like we were the same size. We all were 42. And at a point, I was sponsored and I was getting skates like every 3 months. So if I get another skate, I'm able to give the older ones out to AJ, and then AJ can also give the other one out to somebody else. But in the case of Steven, who was like 43, 44, it's quite hard because we can give him our skates. But this is one skate we found, and he's had this for almost 3 years. And if you get a closer look at these skates, you would see like this thing is properly done. That's why when you see in our videos, he's not really jumping and stuff like that anymore because the skates are not really holding up. The better part on the skate is the liner, which we were given by a Rockin. They sent us like a box of skate wheels and stuff, and the liners were in there, and that's how come these skates are even comfortable, but then the skates are really like broken. And yeah, you can we skate in the same place. Like if you just watch our content, you can just see. So this is also Steven running around on that Insta360. Yeah, and the Insta360 also was given to me by one of my patrons. He bought it for me, sent it to me, and yeah, Steven, if you have AJ's handle, you can also write it. So I just copy it and paste because I'm not able to. I don't want to like be so concentrated on this and then like bore you guys with anything. So that page is one of the yeah, it's been a good 34 minutes. I think this is the longest live stream I've done. But also so with my content, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do as much content as I can with I mean just when I'm skating through town, I like to like record it and post because I think it's cool people see like the area and stuff like that, which are things I also look out for in other people's videos. So I just like look at the city and what the city is like and what like just what it's like in other places in addition to the skating. So like the kind of content I do is the kind of content I like to see other people do. Like I watch a lot of the starting skater and I watch like similar contents just to have a fair idea what it's like in other people's countries and cities and like the kind of places people skate and stuff like that. So I make the same kind of content in addition to like some other kinds of content, like whether it's just me roller skating. Okay, so Steven has that here. I think I can just check it now. Whether it's me just roller skating or like just whatever kind of skating content. And for me it's just sort of documenting it so that there's something we can go back and look over the years and also like to show people because so for instance I do events like if I have a track record of all the events I've done before, then it's easier for people to actually support you because they can see like you've done this and this and that before. But then in the case where like you are not really documenting anything, then it's like someone just came out of the blue and they're saying something. But these are things I've had to like learn over the years. So it was cool when you stopped with the group of boys. It was cool when you stopped with group of the boys. Like yeah, on the YouTube channel. Yeah. We still have that group. Just the downside with going around town is So when I say it's really hard this side, it really is that hard. But then it's also not hard to the point where we can't move around. Like now we are not like kids anymore. We all older people and we all have like fairly decent jobs and it's easier to move around. But then the thing is, if we are moving around, we say 5 people. A lot of those 5 people, let's say if 3 could take care of themselves and 2 couldn't take care of themselves, then the 2 is a burden. But then the thing is, we are not also like I'm not making any money on my YouTube. I have my Patreon is at $30 a month. Yeah, $30 a month, which I'm really really grateful for because out of that we are able to like take some trips and stuff like that. Like if we pull that out in like 2 months or 3 months, we can take a trip. Like in July, we are taking a trip to AJ's place, and that's money that has accumulated over the last couple of months on Patreon, which I'm super grateful for. But if we have to take like 5 guys, then really can't afford it because like well if they're taking care of themselves that's fine, but a lot of this is just we trying to help each other. And I'm in the point where it's like I don't want to take uh, so I have a regular job. I wouldn't want to take money from my regular job that has to go to like my upkeep and stuff like that and do skating stuff. In some cases I do, like usually you do, but then on the extremes where it's like way out the budget, I wouldn't want to take like my paycheck and go on a skate trip because like I don't make money back. Yeah, you make experiences and stuff like that, which is priceless. But it's like, you go on a skate trip and you have all that fun. It's like coming on a vacation where you didn't watch your budget. When you come back home, it's like, you really have to struggle. And like, that's not the place I want to be in because, like, not young anymore, getting older. I'm 27. So, like, not getting any younger anymore. So, very careful where the cash goes and stuff like that. And also, it's why, like, I try to make the content so I can, like, use the little bit of cash I'm making from skating to do skating stuff, which is just fair, you know. So yeah, because over the years, like over the last couple of 7 years, I've just been doing it with like my own cash and stuff like that. And I'm not saying this to say like uh I wouldn't do it if I didn't get any support. Like I've been doing it for years. We've been doing it for years, like me and Steven and AJ and all the boys that have been with us through the videos and stuff. Like we've been doing it for years without any support. It's just over the last couple of years that like we've really started getting support. And like the kind of support we have and where we going, that's where things have to get like legal and because the events, like you've seen the event pictures, like all those parents and all of those kids, all those people are there, and it's my responsibility, like me as an individual, as a person, because all of those parents trust me enough to bring their kids there, and they trust that I keep the children safe. And so if somebody gets hurt, it's not like on any organization, it's on me as an individual person. And also that's why I'm very passionate about doing this thing, because like all the PayPal donations and stuff we're doing, like it's me as a person, like as an individual. And so I always have to make sure it's clear and people understand what's going on and people understand what their money is going to. Because if this goes sideways, let's say we received a donation of 20 skates and say I sold it, which if you do, you would definitely be found out. And if you found out, I mean, I'm an individual, like I could get arrested for this. You get what I mean? So because I'm out here, it's very important to me that like you stay very open to all the monies people are giving you, like you stay very open to dealing with people because it's just me. And I'm not saying that to also say like once you get registered and it's an organization that you can be careless. No. Yeah, we get registered, we get legal, but then it's still me out here. Like you have a reputation to keep. And even it won't be right for people to give you their hard earned cash because they like what you do, and then you take that money and do something else and not do what you're supposed to do. Like for me it's just wrong. It's like when you get skates from the companies, like when a company sends you free skates, yeah, it's for free, but then they're sending you because they want you to advertise them. So yeah, you send me, I know it costs money to send me. So then I also owe it to you to actually like make good use of it and do the marketing and show the product and stuff like that. And for me, like, it's just fair. So like, just for um to have peace of mind and to be able to, because it's just so much. And if you are going around like telling people different things, then you can't really keep the story together. So like, it's very important to me that I'm very open about my skating stuff. And like, don't just take it from me, ask anyone in the community. Like, unless of course, like, doing what we do and where we come from, there's definitely like a few people that really wouldn't like the way we do stuff. Like, I've had situations where people left comments under videos like I'm a fraud and I'm taking money from people and not doing what I'm supposed to do. But then, like, and if you check these are accounts that people just created specifically to leave those kind of comments, because you realize like these accounts have no activities. And it's like, what am I really doing wrong? you know because I'm the one that, I mean, I'm out there. I don't really have to even get skates for anyone. Hold on here. Let me try to find AJ's thing to see who I'm talking about. AJ is also one of those guys that has been with me for years and years, and he only left last year. So this is Steven. These guys live. We live in the same town, so just we live like, Steven lives like 20 minutes walk from me. So, and AJ also lives like, he used to live like 15 minutes walk from Steven. Oh, let me just, I think, since we just like each other's post, when I go through the lives, I will definitely. Oh, hold on here. Okay, this is him, AJ. Good guy, Skate AJ. So AJ was also with us for years. See his videos. If you see these skates and you see my old videos, I have some power slides. These are actually, so that also goes to like, answer what I've been telling you. Like, we pay it forward. Once you get free skates and the next person doesn't have, you give the next person and the next person gives the next person. Even if you see these skates and you've seen my old videos, like, these are my skates from my group. And not saying that to say like, not to say, yeah, we do this and this and that. No, it's just like showing the people what the reality is. And I'm not like trying to brag or say like I'm the best person in the world and I'm doing this and this and that. No, it's just to keep things open, because it's coming to the point where we are getting a lot of support, and it's becoming like people think we are like, it's just hate, because we the situation I'm having is, there's people in the community before you come in the community, and it's like, you come and change things. And like, people is like, we've been doing this for so long, and like, all of this envy and this stuff is there, and that's the kind of challenges we're facing. And so this is just to like clear things and make people see like, no, if you actually follow us and you've been following us over the years, you can tell like, we've been at this for long. And like I said, the track records are always there. And don't just take it from me, like, you can equally ask other people. Like, these guys have been skating with me for years, and you can ask like other guys, because if you see the videos, you can tell, okay, this person knows this person. And the community is actually small, like, everybody knows everybody. you know if somebody started skating yesterday in this country and they have social media, they probably know me, because like, you would know me. So just ask around and don't just take it from me. And I really don't have anything to hide, and I don't have anything to like gain from doing this, because like I keep saying earlier, this whole thing is like a passion project. And for me, as long as I skate and I have legs and I can skate, I will just like, keep helping the other skater that I can help. So yeah, this is so now he lives way on the other side. and yeah, he's like jumping car bonnets and all of, like literally jumped over the front of the taxi. Like, have a look there. Like, he jumped it clean jump. Like, that's how good he is, you know. We skate that hard. So in July we are taking a skate trip this side, and you know, yeah, totally unannounced. It's currently 11:40 p.m. So that's like 20 minutes to midnight. This is the best time I can do any of these streams because within the day I'm like running around everywhere. Let me just go back to almost ending again. Let me just go back to showing you guys the. I think I closed the tab on the. Let's just run through like the event pictures really quick. We ended somewhere. Let me just find it so I can share with you guys. All right. If anyone has any questions or anything, you know, this is the time. Just ask those questions and share a window. So yeah, back to the event pictures. This is just a lot of the kids, like just a bunch of kids, you know, boys, girls. Like I said, got sponsorship international. A few of the older boys came to help also, and this is BLB Insurance and Travel, the lady insurance company that's helped sponsor this. And you can see that she's in roller skates. So I really got like, and like I said in the last video, it was also changing my perspective on the whole sponsorship and rollerblading industry because like for years and years when we try to reach out to rollerblading brands, trust me, we've never had any. I have never, I wouldn't say we, personally, I've never had any good response from any rollerblading company. Like, I've reached out to Rollerblade, I've reached out to um, Flying Eagle, I've reached out to Micro, which, yeah, I was sponsored at the time from Micro, like for 2 years straight because Ricardo Lino was there and he hooked me up with that. Like, just a couple companies. Basically, I'm trying to say, like, the stuff I tried to do all those years to like get skates from the companies and like to share for the kids and stuff like that, which I never got to do because a lot of these rollerblading companies be like, you know, the industry is small and we can't donate you guys like 20 pairs of skates. And sometimes it's not like I was even asking for 20 pairs of skates. A lot of times I just wanted used wheels. Like if the brand said they were collecting used wheels, or the brand definitely would have some wheels. Like I don't, so maybe I might not understand the business, but I really don't understand how hard it is because I watched a couple of podcasts and I heard some crofts like explaining the product cost and stuff like that, and it was like the product is costing like say 20 or 30 bucks to actually produce from the factory, and then when it comes to the shop you have all the taxes and in between, and basically the prices go up. So for a company to give us like maybe say 50 pieces of wheels, I don't think to the company it's a lot, unless of course there were other reasons standing in the way, or like they just ignored us for ignoring us, you know, because this company that gave us 20 pairs of skates, it wasn't even, there was no like, it wasn't hard for them to do. It's like, oh, you know, we have we are doing this event and we have like a bunch of kids and we are just supporting the community, and the whole event is a charity event, it's for free. And we showed them pictures of the previous events, and it's like, okay, we'll just give you guys 20 pairs of skates, you know, like kid size skates, and then we see what you guys do with it. And then if we like the way you showed it, then we can do more. And like just like that, you were giving 20 pairs of skates. And it makes me feel like, is it like the rollerblading companies that ignored us? Is it like, is it really like they can't help us, or they are not in the place to help us? Like I know you guys get what I'm trying to say. Maybe I'm not wording it right, but that's how I feel currently when it comes to like trying to reach out to all the rollerblading companies and trying to get, because I've never had any help. If I got people that actually rollerblade and not from the companies, like the companies, the whole company, like Suregrip International Centers, brand new pair, like 20 new pairs of skates of different sizes, you know, for just a short period of time. And it just makes me wonder, like, is this whole rollerblading sponsorship thing like really worth it? Because it's like, also it's like we do so much for the companies, like so much, and this we sort of write for can't really even like support us with say $2 to do an event, and we have to resort to out funding from people in the community when we are actually like skate or certain brands that could do like, have $200 support your event, because that $200 goes a long way here. And I'm also not saying that to say like to be insensitive. Of course, if we reach out for support and you can't help us, the best thing to do is actually to make us know you can't help us, because it's really it's really hurtful and discouraging that I draft a whole letter with pictures and stuff to support it and send to a brand, and whoever is handling the social media or email just reads it and ignores it. And like in social media, you can actually see your messages are being seen and they are being read, but they are ignored. And that's very hurtful. And like, it's also very hurtful to me because I work in social media management. I do online customer service. I get like loads of messages every day. I reply to everybody. Anybody that has sent me a DM, like I reply them. So for me, it's like, yeah, people might defend it and say these companies also have like a bunch of following and stuff like that. But if you had the time to actually read a message, I don't think it's so hard to reply or say anything. And I think I must have veered off, but you guys have a fair idea what I'm talking about. So it's just changing my whole perspective on. And that's not to say like I'm not going to be rollerblading or anything. No, like I still rollerblade all the time. It's just like on YouTube sometimes it's been almost a week and I haven't really like had any rollerblading video. But then I did like roller skate lessons, and so that's the only content I have. And it's like, okay, just post that, just so the channel keeps going and I have content to post, because it's really busy now. I went from skating every day to skating 4 days a week to skating 2 days a week. Currently, it's like 1 day in a week to go skate. So if you see all of that content is coming from one day, and like very busy, but I still like reply everybody's messages. So like if you send a message to a rollerblading brand and they read the message, whoever handles the social media reads the message and they don't get back to you, it's very hurtful. And it's like we have to reach outside of rollerblading brands and get sponsorship from roller skating brands to do a rollerblading event. For me, it just sounds like it's a certain way. But all the same, like it doesn't take away from all the love and all the support we've received from the community so far, because like it's really an amazing community. Like over the years I've met people that you don't talk all the time, but then like there's some kind of connection, and these are people you can talk to like any day, anytime, and it's just right, and they hear you and you really know like this is someone in there. And it's just really nice like being in a kind of a community like this. But when it comes to like those on top of the industry, it's like, I think they are the ones like they are where the issue is coming from, because like for you to read people's messages and not reply and be like a very big brand in the industry, like I don't think you'll be doing that to just me. You'll probably be doing it to like a bunch of other people. Like there are some brands you even like tag them in a story and stuff like that, and they wouldn't even repost it. Like it's just, yeah, and I can understand like from the marketing points and stuff like that, but also like we are human beings. Reposting it only stays on the story for 24 hours. It doesn't really spoil anything. But then imagine what reposting that content does to whoever reposted it. Like they get so hyped off of that one repost you do. And it's just, and they pick up from there. Like I know I've said a lot. All the events updates. Speaking of all the other things I can't even remember from the beginning, but I wouldn't want the stream to go past 1 hour because it's almost midnight this side. And the two people that have been very constant on the live stream, I'm guessing it's either Steven and Landa or it's Landa and Ilyas. Thank you guys so much for always being on the streams and always watching the streams. This is a very long one. Let me stop sharing. This is a very long one. Just thank you guys so much for always being on the stream. It's encouraging, unlike when I have to do a stream and like there is almost nobody watching. It's really encouraging. Like two people watching since the beginning. Like that's really great. So Ilyas, Landa, Steven. Steven, I'll see you tomorrow. He's just around the corner from here. Landa and Ilyas, like you guys, fingers crossed, you are definitely going to see me around your city at some point, in a year or two. Like, yeah, you guys will see me. We're gonna skate around your place. And Ilyas also, like, thanks so much for always supporting me on Patreon. Hey, getting me that longboard deck and the gloves. I'm really grateful. And yeah, you guys, like, I don't know what to say anymore. Enough of my complaints. And like, you know, um, this is really for real. Like this is really for real. And it's like just love and no hard feelings for any brand or anything. It's just like saying what I've observed over the last couple of months or years and stuff like that. So the support we keep receiving from people is like even if these brands didn't support us like other people did, you know, if for anything, yeah, it's discouraging, but it hasn't discouraged me or anything. Like we still skate, we still go out and have fun, we still try to help the community, we still try to like do all the things we're supposed to do. So it's not to say like it's putting us off, it's just helpful, it's just hurtful, and it could be discouraging to other people because like imagine a new beginner skater, they buy like a roller blade or a power slide or and they make a little bit of a video and they tag the brand and whoever is behind that brand's social media, like you see the post and you just ignore it. Like it's really discouraging. It's like I have power slide and I tag power slide and they don't even repost it, or I have rollerblade and I tag rollerblade and they don't even repost it. Like if we really say rollerblading community, it should really be a community where these things are not so hard to do, because it's like, yeah, the people within the community, yeah, we have the love and everything, but then the brands, they are far from everyone else in terms of like personal relationship and dealing with people and stuff like that. And you know yeah, that's just what I think, because on my side I've had a lot of those. And I also like I watch stories from a bunch of brands like every day, and I don't really see like people, even me, I hardly share people's content, but nowadays I'm just trying to, because every now and then I have to like consciously remember like, hey, this person tagged you, just repost it. So and it's really encouraging for them. So hey, that went another 2 minutes. I know I have a bunch of stuff to say, but these are things that just keep coming to me. So hey, thank you guys for watching. Right now it's 5 people watching. Thank you guys so much. It's a long stream. I know people wouldn't like sit down and watch the stream all the way through, because it's like, I mean, what do I really have to say? I get like on the average like 50 views on a live stream, which is really great. I know for sure like there's people watching, people like what I do, and people want to support me. And like I'll always be like very open to all of you guys, and like whatever you wanna know, just I mean, just ask me. I don't mind, like because my whole life has been built around this. Like everything I am now, learning photography, learning social media, and getting jobs, graphic design, and like everything I know because I started skating. Like I started skating, and so I can't be dishonest about skating and skating things because like that's what my whole life is built on. And I just I'm grateful to God, and I'm grateful to all the people that is supporting me, and I really appreciate you guys' time. 1 hour being here, Ilyas. Happy to support you. Yeah, for Ilyas, it's actually a really wonderful, like really wonderful. It's actually a small world. Gonna talk about that sometime later. And hey, cheers, guys. Have a great day wherever you are. It's night for me, so it's a good night here. But have a great day wherever you are. Keep skating. Like most importantly, like just spread the love, spread the fun. If you are in a place to do something for someone and it doesn't like hurt you so much, just do it for them. Like, let the people smile, let the people be happy. Let's make the world a better place on these skating things. Sam was born with skates, or he just doesn't remember. Bro, like I really don't remember what my first times on skates were like, but like let's just save those for later. Hey bro, like thanks so much. Thanks so much. Thanks so much, everyone. I really appreciate it. My typing skills have even improved. So hey guys, cheers guys. I'll see you guys again on another live stream, maybe a week from now. And stay safe, keep skating. I love you all. Bye.